How about now? Can you guys hear me? Alright. Rookie my ass, man. I haven't had this shit going in months. Kiss my ass, burner. What's up, slacker? How you doing, man? Cheeky monkey. Hey, mammy. Of course, Mr. Chillin', Miss Chillin'. Happy hippie. Muffled, oh, well, sorry. Don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to freaking... This thing won't give me the damn stream settings. So how's everybody doing? I know it's been a while. There's been a whole lot of hubbub bullshit from people lately. The hell is the damn settings? I do not like the new layout of everything. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Hey, AC, since I can't find the damn settings from this side at the moment, and I really don't feel like digging all day, can you turn on slow mode for 3 seconds? Just because I know who's watching and what he likes to do and all that. You may have to re-sign into the chat, but you should be able to do it now. I just don't feel like digging around all this crap right now. But of course, you know, I'm sure you all have seen hey, look, it's Minnie Mouse. Of course you'd say something stupid. That's normal. No, that would be you, Wilma. You guys are the ones that love him, not me. Been years, you guys still haven't learned. Go ahead, keep making up lies, it's funny. I think it's hilarious. Just like your puppet Connie that now he tries to say he didn't open your emails. But of course, the day you sent them to him, he opened them and said he did. Funny how that works. What's up, Warlord? Silver. Hey, Ellie. Silver, it's all about they just want views and they want drama and they just want bullshit. That's all it is. I quote unquote denounce, which just I find that to be a weird freaking word to use. But either way, I denounced NNH a long freaking time ago, years ago. But, you know, they try to ride this shit now, and all of a sudden now it's a problem, the videos are up. The videos have been up for like 4 to 6 years. They have nothing to do with his record at all. Not even a little. Nobody complained that those videos were up for years. Now all of a sudden it's a problem because Connie needs content. And of course, you know, he's just Teresa's little puppet. It doesn't matter. I mean, come on, there are literally thousands of channels with videos about NNH on them. Pro and con. For and against him. Thousands of channels. I didn't remove any videos, Wilma. So keep on trying that. It's funny though. I've never ever e-begged. Ever. Not once. I've asked for help before, but that's not begging. You just like to say that because you think it makes you look cool. Just like, you know, when you guys, your friends need help, it's asking for help. But when they're not your friends anymore, it's e-begging. It's the same crap, different day. You guys have been playing this game for years, and you've always failed at it. It's literally, you're going to go to every one of those thousands of channels out there with NNH videos on them and whine to them too? Literally, it was no big deal for years. Nobody gave two shits for years. Now all of a sudden it's a problem. And it's only a problem because these fools are bored and they want content. Look at Connie. You know, how many times did you get, you know, those idiots like Huckleberry and Shelley and them, and, oh, he's just asking for help, but you're e-begging. But as soon as Connie goes off on them for a day, all of a sudden he's e-begging again. What are you talking about, hippie? Scotty, hey girl. Throw you in there. I enjoyed your stream this morning, by the way. I was there for about 80% of it. If you're talking about me, LG, I mean, there's like hundreds of streams on my channel I've done over the years. I mean, blah, blah, blah. Wilma, you realize those ramp videos have been on my channel for years, right? They have been there since I posted them when the ramp was built years ago. $10,000, now it's $10,000. It was $1,000 before, and then $2,000 and $5,000. Teresa even said it was $100,000 at one point. Y'all are some damn idiots. Holy shit. Ozark never gave me no damn money, $10,000. 90% of the money he transferred to me, I transferred to other people who didn't want their damn PayPals known. And all of those transactions were shown, so they were shown to the people that it mattered to. You don't matter. I didn't take shit. Keep trying. If there's background noise, it's probably my fans. I don't have all kinds of filters and shit going. I haven't run this software in months. I just ran the OBS update. I mean, I haven't gone through and cleaned everything up, but I do have 2 fans going right now. I didn't go into hiding, dumbass. I just didn't stream. I was in chats. I was on other people's panels. I never went anywhere. You idiots just think because I stopped streaming, I went into hiding. How stupid. Yeah, Scotty, I've been collecting them for years. It's hilarious. These idiots have been saying the same shit for like 4, 5, and 6 years and more, and it has never worked. Yeah, I went into hiding. Yeah, I was in people's streams every day, but I went into hiding. Yep, that's it. Never scammed anybody, but, you know, you can keep running with that too. That's fine. Well, Slowbar, it's because this is a good mic. It picks up everything, and I haven't gone through and, like I said, I haven't added any filters to it. Yes, there's fans in the background, people. Can't be helped. You guys love to spin that same stupid shit. It's hilarious. Yep, that's it, Silver. We scam the world. Here, look, my PayPal is on, or my Cash App is on the screen. I'm eBaying. See? Stupid. People don't know your ass from a hole in the ground about anything. You're just desperate. Desperate to try to talk shit. It's hilarious. You talking to me or AC, Scotty? If you guys don't know Scotty, go sub to her channel. She's awesome. She's got her own pets. It's funny as hell to watch them, too. I just haven't booted these idiots because it's hilarious. It's the same shit for years. Yeah, exactly, Cheeky. They've been saying the same stupid shit for years without a shred of proof. Oh my god, he asked for help. He's e-begging. He's scamming. Oh no. He didn't build a ramp, yet the videos for the ramp being built are on his channel. Oh no. Go for it. Put your PayPal, chillin'. All of you put them. I don't care. Oh, now you're the biggest on our Ellie? Let me guess, you asked for $1 from somebody to get a candy bar or something, right? Now you're the biggest e-bagger on the internet. Because that's how it works. You know, the sad thing, Scotty, is Wilma used to actually be a decent guy, but once he started hanging out with Teresa and them, that was it. His girlfriend, or I don't know if they're married or not, so I'll say girlfriend, but Taryn Dixoff is one of the coolest people you could ever meet. She's funny as hell, quick-witted. That's alright, Scotty. I know you've been dealing with a lot of your own crap, you know. But of course, like I said, you know, one of the biggest reasons I wanted to do this stream is because these idiots that keep running around with this whole News Now Houston thing, you know, they think they have a gotcha on me because I have videos 4 to 6 years old on my channel. I haven't even looked at them or referenced them in years. Like the one that Connie keeps pointing to, nobody watched that video for over a year before he started whining about it. And the only reason he's whining about it is because he's desperate for content. You know, he's mad that some of my videos have over 100,000 views on them and his don't. He's always desperate for content. That's what's so funny. He will say anything. I like Wilma too, except when he's a dick, like now. You know, he thinks he's being cool and he's being some uber troll, and he's not. Taryn's always been awesome, especially when I finally learned who she actually was. That really tripped me out. Yep, LG, that's exactly it. I denounced NNH and his background and all that. See, what happened was years and years ago, nobody knew his record. 6 years ago, nobody knew his record. Even 5 or 4.5 years ago, nobody knew his real record. And then one day, somebody happened to find that he was on the sex offender registration. So they started saying, oh, News Now Houston is a rapist at Choma, because they didn't know the actual full extent. All they knew was he was on the list. So they started saying it. So, of course, rumors spread like wildfire. And I had said in several comments, in several panels, all that shit, I had said, none of that stuff is true, because nobody actually knew the whole story at that point. So, at this stage, nobody had a clue. And, he himself started telling these Romeo and Juliet stories. Yeah, exactly, Slacker, exactly. But he was telling these Romeo and Juliet stories. Oh, I was 18, she was 17, and her father had me arrested, and stuff like that. He was trying to find a way to justify his registration entry. And a lot of us did fall for it. Many of us fell for that. And Corrosive has pointed out several times that the story changed. The ages changed, this and that, and so, of course, a lot of us fell for it because, yes, we looked up to him. He was the biggest name in auditing. Back then, he was a quote-unquote celebrity of auditing, if there ever was a thing. But, yeah, a lot of people looked up to him. All the big-name auditors. All of them. And Teresa was actually dating him, sleeping with him, traveling the country with him, all of that. And yes, she was the first one, to my knowledge, that actually got the physical record from the police and all that. That's to my knowledge. Other people have claimed they were the first, but as far as I know, Teresa was. The problem was, by this point, Teresa was a nutcase. She was going like crazy, saying all this stuff, picking fights with everybody. I never even talked to the woman. And all of a sudden she started attacking me one day, saying that I called her all these names and stuff. And I'm like, the only thing I ever did was ask for an interview. But you didn't date, of course you didn't, Teresa. But at any rate, so by this stage, nobody believed Teresa and her paperwork. So, of course, we kept on going with what we knew until we got the records ourselves. There was a bunch of us that worked together to get the actual records ourselves because we didn't know what was modified, what wasn't, and it took a long, long time for us to get it all straight. Not all of us had money and resources and ways to get things from Texas, from New York, or knew how to do it. A lot of us had never done a records request before, so yeah, we put it off for a long time, and we made excuses for a long time in believing what he said. And he had a lot of modified documents that he was showing people too. He was showing all kinds of people all these records, including records about Teresa. And yeah, he modified, I don't know where he may have gotten them from, Teresa, I don't know. All I know is he showed modified records. I never looked at Teresa's records that she had. She said she emailed to me and I responded. That is a lie. Either way, I don't care what Teresa says. She's full of shit. But the fact is, when me and Pink Camera Magic and all the others finally got our hands on the actual records, and people we trusted worked together to get these things, that's when it finally dawned on us that a lot of what was being said was true. And it didn't involve the child stuff, because he didn't get charged or convicted of that back then. So it was all revolving around the other case, which was still horrible. I'm just saying, people were also saying he attacked kids. So there was a lot of rumors and shit going around back then. But at any rate, so eventually, yeah, we all saw these records and we realized, holy crap, this was all true. All these modified shit he'd been sending people, all these, I can't even tell you how many screenshots he sent me of texting, or supposedly texting with Teresa. She says they're fake. I can't prove they're real or fake. All I know is he sent them to me. And there was crazy shit on them. I mean, insane stuff. And he shows me all these paperworks of different charges he was filing on Teresa and other people for stalking and harassing and this and that, taking pot shots at his car, all these things. And it was nuts. And he was basically trying to create a cloud cover over his record. And it was a crazy time. But once we saw his actual records, then I'm not showing. I don't care, Teresa. That's the difference. You care. I don't. You're the one obsessed with him. I'm not. I don't give two shits. I'm not going to dig through 10,000 texts to show you something. Then you're going to say, oh, it's fake. Oh, you made that up. I don't care. You're the one obsessed with him. So, I don't care. I denounced him a long fucking time ago. I told him to him, if he was convicted of assaulting his daughter, I better not ever meet him. I don't, so don't sit here and tell me I never denounced him and I support him and all this bullshit. Shut up. You're a liar, Teresa. There you go. You're a liar. See, I could say it too. Many of us have already said we fell for his lies, you dumbass. What part of that don't you get? We have already said we fell for his lies. No, I'm making a video about me. There's the difference. But either way, many of us fell for his lies. We fell for a lot of his stories. He was a very charismatic person that was very good at convincing people he was telling the truth. Very good at it. Which is probably why he ended up in the same bed with Teresa as he traveled across the country. Because he convinced her. Oh, yes, Clacker, I've learned a lot about a lot of auditors. Yeah, it makes perfect sense, Aiden. Why would I take them down? What reason did I have for taking down videos that have been up for years that have absolutely nothing to do with his record? At all. They have strictly to do with auditing. Why would I take them down? That's stupid. Because you did, Teresa. I never sent you an email. No matter how many times you kind of run with that narrative, I never sent you an email. You ever stop and think that somebody else replied to you, if it's even a real email at all? No, of course you don't. But of course you can say that everything shown about you is fake. Nobody else is allowed to say that, right? It's just like the whole e-begging shit. If they're your friend, they need help. But if they're not your friend, they're e-begging. So what? The videos have absolutely nothing to do with his record. They have to do with auditing. But you know what? It doesn't matter. I don't care. The video... Teresa, do you realize how easy it is to send a fake email from somebody's email address? Go ahead. Go on Google right now and type in SMTP spoofing, POP3 spoofing, email spoofing. Go ahead and look it up right now. I'm waiting. Email spoofing has existed for decades. You could have spoofed my email and sent it to yourself. It doesn't matter what you show. It's called spoofing, dumbass. God. This shit has existed for decades. You just run the same narrative because you're desperate to say something. Send to Gmail, yes, because anybody can use Gmail servers. Duh. You have no clue what you're talking about. Sad little man, huh? Yep, that's it. Keep trying. See, people, this is what you call obsessed. First she was obsessed with NNH, now she's obsessed with me. It's sad, really. I mean, I've got somebody. Sorry, you don't have a chance. I don't go for the likes of you. So, at any rate, all this bullshit Connie's trying to spread and Teresa's trying to spread, all that, it's all the same horse shit. Hey, BTC, what's up, man? I mean, hell, these supposed emails I sent came from a time when I hadn't even seen his record yet. Like, seriously, you're going to accuse me of defending NNH during a time frame when I defended NNH. Like, seriously? That makes sense because I haven't made a video about him in a long time. Get that through your head. No, AC, there isn't. At all. No, I didn't scam anything out of anybody, again, with your lies. Keep going. There is no working it out, AC. This has been going on for years and years and years. Because she is obsessed with me because NNH stopped giving her the time of day. That was, like, she went ballistic after that, and everybody was her enemy, and she made up shit about everybody. Everybody called her the psycho, scorned woman. Oh, now, hippie, you're going to try to attack Silver just because she does a drawing? Really? Nobody forces her to do that. Nobody gives her their address unless they're okay with it. So, they give it to her willingly. She tells them flat out, if you don't want me to send this to you, I'll just give it to somebody else. Scotty, there is no end game. I scanned an entire welding machine. Hey, Gas, what's up, brother? Honest Gas is really good at doing artwork. He does wire art, crystal work, all that. Yep, Cindy Ray. Well, Binks, back in the old days, auditing actually did good things before it became about money and all that crap. I totally agree. It's gone to the shits. It's dead. It's gone. Cop watching to an extent still exists, yes. But real auditing is long dead. Been dead for several years. Yeah, I know. I've talked to Six about welding, but Bedtime Clown is a master welder. He's really good. Oh, now the diabetic meat thing. There we go. Now you know she's triggered, guys. When she starts resorting to lung butter and diabetic meat and all that bullshit, she's really triggered. That's when it gets really funny. Diabetic meat. Never said that in my life. That's some funny shit, man. Yeah, of course, gas, but they say I don't make knives. I've never forged anything. I've posted pictures and shit, but hey, I've never posted anything. Hey, Upstate. Oh, that idiotic Brian invented shit. I've never said I invented anything, ever, at any time. The only thing I've ever said I'm an expert on is C and C++ programming. Never claimed to be an expert on anything else, ever. But they say I did. I didn't build a ramp either, yet the videos are there of it being built. Nah, I don't need to have them come up, LG. I'm not going to sit here and have them just talk and yell over me and then rage quit. That's what I mean. There's no point in all this idiocy. Like with Teresa, there is no end game because once it ends, she's going to wither away and die because she has nothing else to whine about until she finds someone else. So I just let her go and I laugh hysterically. It's like the whole AC shit. I will vouch 100%, put my name on it. When AC found out the truth about News Now Houston, he could not denounce him fast enough. Like AC, he was so frustrated with himself that he allowed that to go on without checking into it. But guess what? 99% of people that audited with him didn't look into it. Almost everybody that audited with News Now Houston, even after his records came out, did not look into it. Oh my God, heart attack man! Oh no, Brian's had heart attacks. Let's use that as an insult somehow, some way. Heart attack man, that's it. We'll call him heart attack man. Seriously? That's like Connie. Brian's never been to a barber. Who the fuck cares? I've never been to a barber. Why would I waste money on something I could do myself? I have never paid a mechanic to fix my vehicles other than having a transmission rebuilt once. Other than that, I've always done the work myself. Does that make me a bad guy too? I've never paid for sex. Always got it for free. Does that make me a bad guy too? I didn't beg for anything, Teresa. Keep it going, though. Keep trying. Brian asked for help. He begged. No, I only had 5, Vital. 27 would really suck. Well, see, you know what, Nemi? I get what you're saying, but I have never tried to use that against her, ever. I have never once. I didn't even know about her medical status until she accused me of bringing up her medical status. We were in Honest Gas's chat one day. She came in there and she told Honest Gas that I was going around telling people she had that. I didn't even know she had that until she said it that day. How ridiculous is that? Oh, Binks, you're pregnant with El Sancho's baby? Awesome. I just said you would wither away and die without me, Teresa. There's a big difference. See, you like to twist words. That's exactly what you do. You like to twist shit. You think it makes you clever, and it only makes you look like a fool. I mean, geez, this shows how desperate they are. This has literally gone on for years. The same pathetic attempts at insulting me, the same pathetic attempts at accusing me of begging and lying and all this other shit. I have never lied about anything about myself, ever. I don't lie. I have no reason to. I was the first one to expose my own criminal record. I sat right in front of my computer on a live stream and talked about my own record. But then they go and get my record years later and try to act like they have a big gotcha on me. I'm like, okay, great. You just exposed what I exposed years before. It's ridiculous. Yeah, and you know what, LG, you're right. But, I have no felonies. I have no violent crimes. I've never assaulted anybody in any way. I've never put my hands on anybody in any way they didn't want. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you're a legal genius, right, Teresa? You know everything, right? Why did everybody see you as the absolute psycho ex-girlfriend for years, and nobody wanted to listen to you? So you went running off to Discord to all the little Discord lackeys that had been shunned by everybody else. And that's where your little world exists. All of you people say the same lies, the same twisted garbage. You all sit there in Discord and in text and phones, and you sit there and you try to figure out what to say next. What are you going to bring up next? What are you going to say about somebody? It's ridiculous. It's been this way for years. People think the drama community is new. It's been around for years. I mean, this all started way, way back in the early Felipe Hemming days. Yeah, sure, sure, SDL. Sometime between 1979 and now, I've done the things I said. You just literally sat there and gave drug money to Connie so that he would give you your wrench back in his chat. And you think you're somehow special? Binks. That's actually really funny. Silver, if you want, you're a managing mod, so whatever you want to do is fine with me, just so you know. You want to leave people, leave them. You want to boot people, boot them. I know AC allows people, quote-unquote free speech, as much as he can, but this is my channel. Remember when I was arrested for selling drugs? Which time, Teresa? Yeah, I've been arrested. Drug-related crimes. I've been convicted. Drug-related crimes. I've done time. Drug-related crimes. I admitted all this long fucking time ago. What's your point? I was part of a ring that handled prescription drugs. Said that a long time ago. What's your point? Like, you guys guys, my freaking criminal record was posted on Discord years ago, posted on YouTube years ago, years after I had already said it. So, what is your point? No, I didn't complain about Rebel buying drugs. I said STL gave Connie drug money. There's a difference. See, again, twisting words. I said, does that make him proud? I have shown the knives I've crafted, dumbass. Pictures are still on my damn community page. Funny how that works. I know, Scotty. I don't have a felony record, Teresa. Go ahead, look. I don't have any federal record. Don't boot Amanda just for the hell of it, please. I know you don't all get along, but unless she actually does something bad, please don't boot her. Hey, Justine, how you doing? Another person, guys, go subscribe to her. She does mushroom hunting and stuff. She's awesome. I'm amazed these guys aren't, like, trying to yell at me because my cash map is up in the corner. You know, screaming at me some more about e-begging and all that. I mean, hell, I might as well. I do need help. I need help. I'm not gonna lie. I do work. I struggle. I do little contracts. I have to pay rent and all. But, you know what? It is what it is. I struggle to get food. Oh, I will after this, Stormy. I just was, everybody else was saying their piece, and, everybody kept asking AC about me, and that's not fair to AC. He's not me. So, I figured I would say my piece because, AC shouldn't have to answer for me. How you been, Chi-Town citizen? Everything still okay over there? But, it's just this idiocy. I can't believe how much my name has come up across so many channels because of this. Over something I denounced a long time ago. It is what it is, Chi-Town. Of course, if you ask Teresa, I'm living with my wife and living off of her and all that, even though, we're still working on our relationship and I don't live with her at all. She has her own life and bills she deals with. But, Teresa also tells people that I lived with my mom on Section 8 while I was taking care of her. Never been on Section 8, ever. Haven't been on welfare since I was a kid. My mom needed help when her and my dad split. But yeah, she loves to spin all these. She sat on Scotty's that one morning when the one that AC was talking about on Flower Childs last night. Teresa came on there and was trying to tell everybody that I was living off of my mom on her Section 8 like Connie does. When my mom owned her trailer, she paid it outright, paid cash for the lot rent every month. I paid for my own food, my own cigarettes. I did handyman work in 3 trailer parks while I was taking care of my mom until she got so sick I had to take care of her nonstop. And trust me, they're just looking for reasons to whine. That's it. They're looking for reasons to find a gotcha on people. They've been using the same ones on me for years. What they think they have on me. If you actually pay attention, their story changes all the time. Appreciate that, UB. Well, Shaitan, if you're taking shots at AC, I'm going to tell you flat out, you're wrong. Honestly, because I know AC. I've known him for several years now. I was around when he denounced NNH completely. AC is a good guy. He runs a great stream. He's a pain in the ass when it comes to answering texts, but, is what it is. He's still a good guy. Dave owes me $20. No, you can keep the e-bagging title. We'll take the E off of mine, okay? You can be the e-begging champion. I'll be the begging champion, okay? We'll share it. I didn't see any timeouts, but I could have easily missed it. I mean, well, first off, just to be safe, did somebody make sure that is in fact Amanda? I know Connie has a fake Amanda, or at least he did. Well, Chi-Town Citizen, the shit show is authority check. I didn't realize she got timed out then, Ellie. I thought they just deleted her message. Either way, AC, you sent your damn chest cold up here, you bum. I'm sure Connie's sitting there pulling his pud to all this. I ain't biting you. I do owe you a punch, though. Someday, man, them no-name pictures are burned into my brain, man. Yeah, see, now they're gonna say, oh, I e-bagged this stream and all that. I know that's gonna come up. I haven't gotten a single solitary cash app, so I got the super chat from you, Chillin', which I appreciate. But I'm just saying, I haven't gotten a single solitary cash app. I guarantee you, they're still gonna say I e-bagged. But either way, this is it. Like I said, I did this stream because I was tired of everybody trying to ask AC and put it on AC. Yesterday they were asking him about the whole situation and why I didn't go on Scotty's stream that morning. I didn't go on there because there was no point. We've been over this so many times, over 4 or 5 years now, that I didn't bother. I was like, why bother? Why go on there and fight more with the same crap? Well, hey, you know what, church? I'm not going to deny if somebody wants to send me a cash app. I'm not going to say no. I need food, shit. Like I said, I do what jobs I can with the abilities I have right now. I've been fighting this infection on my foot for almost a year now. It's mostly gone. It's just down to a hole in my toe. It's not infected anymore, but it's still a hole. It won't heal. I went and saw the doctor yesterday, and or the day before, one of them, on Monday. What is today? Wednesday? I went on Monday and saw my doctor, Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, thank you very much to that person. I really appreciate it. But I went on Monday to the doctors. We're trying to figure this out. And they checked my A1C, and it's at 10.1. Now, if you're 7 or up, that makes you diabetic. It should be 7 or below. Ah, thanks, Dave, man. I appreciate that. You didn't have to. But your A1C should be below 7. But because my body is fighting this so much, my A1C is through the roof, which is making my sugar through the roof. It's a round robin. It's because one thing is happening, it's causing another. Alright, Just Me, thanks for stopping again, everybody. Please sub to Just Me's channel if somebody could put her link. She, like I said, she does mushroom hunting and stuff. She's a really good person. A wonderful person. But, so, it's kind of like, it's because I have this hole in my toe, it's making my A1C go up, which makes my sugar go up, which is why I have a hole in my toe. See what I mean? Like, it's this big round robin. Wow. STL sent me a whole dollar with an insult attached to it. How about that, guys? I mean, hey, I appreciate the dollar. You want to make $1 per insult's fine with me. Go ahead. Throw them at me. Hell, I'm game. For just $1. Thank you, Chillins. Thank you, Miss Chillins. It says, get some lunch and fuck the haters. Love the Chillins. I won't say the name, but thank you, Mrs. Chillins and Mr. Chillin. I said with an insult, you fool. You said now I can be called an e-beggar. So, I mean, most people would take that as an insult, you know. But I did say I appreciated the dollar. And people love to throw around that shit about the whole $5 boot. It's right here in the corner, Amanda. Top left on the screen. I don't know if you're on the phone or not, if you can read that. If not, you know. But that whole pay to boot stuff that AC does on his channel, people like to say that Jeff started it on his channel, or maybe 10th Man started it on his. That started right here. Almost 6 years ago, it was a joke. We did it for $1. It was just a joke. We had fun with it, and then Jeff is here, saw it, what was going on, and he adopted it to his channel. Wait, Yoda's in here? Am I still on Top Chat? Oh, jeez. How could you be on, how could you not see people in your own stream? What, still don't see Yoda in here. Yeah, see, yeah, that's right, you be telling. A bucket insult. Oh, they're still making out. Yeah, that kills me. I don't get it, people. All you fools out there. Now, like Huckleberry, last night, Huckleberry sitting there saying that I envy her and all this other bullshit and whatever. No. Like, I have more intelligence in my pinky toe than that woman has in her entire brain. But I don't envy the fact that you have to wait on a Sasquatch hand and foot to get an allowance. You say you're retired, but it's not your money. I mean, it's these people are amazing. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate that. But it's like, I don't envy you at all. We used to think you were cool, though. Yeah, we thought you were fun to talk to. When you weren't stone cold drunk, your streams were fun. And then you turned into this. But I don't get how Huckleberry and Sugar, Swedish Sugar, not Sugar Crits, but Swedish Sugar, and even Happy Hippie and all them, why do you guys let Connie treat you the way you do, and then you go running back to him? I don't get it. I mean, hell, even America Erickson, who gave people many chances, finally got fed up with him and left. And I've seen her give people many chances. What, chillin'? I'm not sure. If you're asking what's what toe has a hole in it, it's the left big toe. I've sent Silver pictures, and she's seen what's going on. I don't post pictures because I know that immediately there's going to be 1,000 memes of my foot all over the place. So that's why I haven't posted pictures about it. STL, it's some stupid name they made up like 5 years ago because I had a gravelly voice. I don't know if I still do. I don't care if I do. I cannot really hear myself. So I don't really know what I sound like. But they said I had a gravelly voice, so they started saying, oh, lung butter, lung butter, lung butter. Now Teresa's on panel with Connie. He was just talking shit about her. Now she goes, see what I mean? How pathetic is that? That's so sad. But, oh my God. But at any rate, yeah, gee, thanks, Vital. Appreciate that. I don't care. They've been trying to use that name to insult me for years. All I do is laugh at it. Like, literally, listen to so many other people, like, hacking their brains out from smoking, like Huckleberry. There's a lung butter for you. That's a lung butter. I haven't smoked in years. She is, listen to her talk. You call me lung butter? But either way, I don't care. I've never cared. I always thought it was like, how stupid. At least think of something that actually applies to me. Oh, that's good to know, Sugar. Thanks. But either way, for, people that were asking, it was like, the whole infection thing started as a slag burn in my leg. It burned through my pants into my leg. It got infected. It spread down to my toe, but healed in my leg. Eventually, my toe got worse. It got really necrotic, and then it spread to other parts of my foot. My whole, not whole, but a good portion of the bottom of my foot was all, rotted. Bad, like chunks falling off. And they put me on what's called Augmentin, which is basically 4,000 milligrams of amoxicillin and 275 milligrams of clavulanate every day. And I took that for 3 weeks or 4 weeks. Then I was off it for a week and then back on it. And eventually my foot, it pretty much healed. But then about 5.5, 6 weeks ago now, the hole started coming back in my toe. And it turns out it's just because of the way the nerves are dead in my toe from neuropathy, it's causing this big mess. So, but either way, like I said, I trust Silver Diamond implicitly. So, I've shown her what was going on. I just didn't want to, like I said, I wasn't going to post these pictures and have a million memes of my foot by the end of the day. So, I said, screw it. If people want to believe me, they can. If not, I don't care. I asked AC if he wanted to see, but, he didn't want to. It was too disgusting for him. I'm at the point where I'd wish they cut the fucking toe off. I'm so tired of dealing with this shit. I want to be out at my forge, not sitting here waiting for my toe to heal. I asked them if they'd cut it off, but they said they don't unless it's absolutely necessary. If the infection comes back in my toe, they probably will. But other than that, they're not going to do it. But I mean, hell, I'm okay with losing a toe. I don't care. Now, the foot, on the other hand, no. I already told the doctors I'd rather jump off a roof than lose my leg. NNH is in jail, yes. I just say NNH because some people know him by Earl, some people know him by David, others by just NNH. So it's just easier to say NNH. Stella, yeah. Teresa's reasoning for that, I don't know if you saw yesterday, but she said that none of us have the money, so we're not worth suing, so why should she bother? The reality is, if, I don't know. I don't care. Like, she released the strike, and that's fine. Whatever. I don't believe she owns a copyright on it, but I don't care enough to go and look. Vital, it's not going to work. So, no matter how much you try, it's not going to work. I'm sure Connie's going to try to ride this, and Huck is going to try to ride this, and, there's going to be some streams and some yelling and some really hoarse talking. I can't do the voice as good as Steph can. But I don't care. I'm done with it. I said I'd do the stream because it's not fair for them to keep asking AC. So, I've answered the questions. Period. No, I do not support News Now Houston. No, I don't. Yes, I denounced him years ago. No, I did not send Teresa emails. No, I don't care what she says. If they want to ride this shit still, that's up to them. We're just going to sit there and laugh at him in Richard Cheese's channel. If you guys haven't subscribed to Richard Cheese, please do so. He streams all of Connie's nonsense and sometimes Shelly's and sometimes Huck's, and it's a nice place to gather and laugh at them. It's hilarious. But, as far as the videos on my channel, why bother? Like, I know damn well if I removed all those videos right now, then they're going to say, see, we made him remove those videos. Or they're going to say, oh, he tried to hide them now. Look, we've got copies of them. Come watch them anyways. So what's the point? They don't promote his record. They don't promote his crimes. And they barely get watched anymore anyways. So what does it matter? I'm not going to keep this up much longer. Well, I'm not going to take the video down, but I'm not going to stay live much longer. If you guys want to start promoting your channels, promoting your, if you think he was railroaded, that's on you. That's your choice. You're entitled to your opinion. Welcome to America, whatever. But if you want to post your Cash Apps, your PayPals, your Venmos, whatever, make sure you subscribe to the shit show. AC, post your link, man. But I'm not doing a panel. I'm not having people up on panel. This wasn't about having a brawl with other people on panel. But, I have no problem with people posting their links and all. Even, you want to post Paige's link, go ahead. I honestly, STL, I don't even know if she heard me say it the other day. Well, I wrote it, but I thought Paige's impression of Tonic was brilliant. I mean, honestly, I'm be completely honest. Paige nailed that. I was dying when she was doing Tonic's impression. It was almost as funny as LG's impressions. I mean, let's face it, I'm sorry, but LG won that. But Paige definitely nailed that Tonic. I mean, for a split second, I honestly thought it was Tonic at first. I thought it was just Tonic doing a poor impression of somebody else. But I mean, yeah, that shit. I don't know who actually took that string down and attacked her, but you know, she Boss Bitch did not deserve that. Boss Bitch is awesome. She does great streams, and she's smart. I was talking to her earlier about the cameras she uses in that, man. It's freaking. You guys need photography work done. She's got the equipment to do it. Holy shit. Stella. That's alright, Gas. Post your link, Gas. I know you don't really stream much anymore, but still. Honest Gas used to be an auditor. He's actually one of the first people to walk away from auditing. He was a fairly big name in the auditing world. I mean, he went out with James Freeman in that. And he walked away because he got tired of all the bull. He does great artwork stuff, though. Amazing artwork. I know, right, AC? Like, I haven't brought NNH up at all in years until these did. Teresa went into Connie's stream one day, and she said, I've got some emails to tell you. And she sent him these emails, and Connie, and the link to that one video, the very first phone interview I ever did with NNH. And, yeah, oh my God. Oh, PDFs on panel? Well, that's got to be entertaining as hell. Yeah, get all your, like I said, get all your links and shit in now because I want to get this shut down so I can go watch that in Richard Cheese's. So everybody throw your channel links in, throw your PayPals, your Cash Apps, all that stuff in there. If anybody wants to sub to anybody else or help out anybody else, that'd be great. If anybody wants to, throw me Cash Apps, I'm good with that too. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Shit. even know what you're talking about, Creamsicle or whatever. If you're talking about AC, he doesn't have fucking child support. He straightened that shit out a long time ago. Well, Ellie, put your Cash App in that. Are you talking about STL? I don't know. Oh, geez, AC, really? You know, I mean, in all honesty, I wish you didn't do it so much. Like, I wish there was a designated time during the stream you did it. Other than that, do it all you want. I just don't like that it's done the whole damn stream because sometimes it interrupts good conversations. Oh, Ellie, you don't even have those? That's funny. So they call you an e-bagger and you don't even have links. That's funny. Yeah, I heard about that, Stella. And yet, Sweet still talks to him. It's ridiculous. These people, I don't get it. Connie's not even good looking. He's not charming. He's nothing. He's never had a real girlfriend. He's almost guaranteed to be a virgin. Like, he's 33 years old, living off of his mother. Of course, they're going to say, oh, Brian did too. No, I took care of my mother for 6 years until she died. Like, I did everything for my mother till she passed away. So, don't try to pull that shit I lived on my mom. I paid for my own existence. No, honestly, Ellie, I've never seen you post a link or ask for a penny. I have seen you donate to other people. Thanks, Cass. I know. Honest Gas was one of the people that was there for me when my mom passed away. I talked with him for a long time that night. Yeah, oh, there you go. Look at what AC just said. I mean, look, I've asked for help before, yes, and I've never lied about what I needed help with. It was always for my mom. Always had to do with my mom. After she passed, auditing died, so I didn't stream for a long time, but I was still around. I never went anywhere. I was still around, still in people's chats, still on people's streams, all of that. Never went anywhere. Most of these people didn't see me because I was in a lot of auditing channels. I was trying to fix auditing. It was a futile effort, I get that now, but I did try. Finally, I gave up and just said screw it and started hanging out more in the drama and troll channels than I did before. But I never went anywhere. And of course, PDF had my back and all that shit right up until that day he saw me say good morning to ASMR, and all of a sudden I was enemy number 2, or 3, because AC was number 2, ASMR was number 1. Yeah, I know, Monkey, Cheeky. How many people in this chat alone don't do live streams? That doesn't mean they're in hiding. That just means they're in the damn chat. But they love to say, like Kanye tried to say I disappeared until his name started getting big, and then I came around. Like, bullshit. I only started going after Connie because of what he did to St. Candace. He hurt Candace, and yeah, that was, I wasn't going to sit back and be quiet after that. Yeah, sugar, of course, I said that, I guesstimated that Connie has made over $5,000 in donations this year alone. It's a guesstimate. And all of a sudden he went on this tangent of, oh, I'm rich. Brian King says I'm rich. Look, I can buy a house. I'm rich. I can buy a jet. I'm rich. Brian King says so. Like, really? Since when is $5,000 rich? I mean, there's some people that pay that every month in their bills alone. In 1 month. Ellie, nah. I can believe that in a year he gets upwards of $15,000 in donations. A lot of these people don't just donate pennies and dimes. He gets hundreds of dollars. He only smokes top shelf weed. Exactly, Amanda, that's what I say. He needs help. Oh yeah, I'm so triggered, Connie. That's it. I'm so mad and so triggered. I love when they say that. Oh, you're triggered. I got you triggered. I'm laughing. I laugh. I find it funny as hell, Connie. Funny as hell. You are a pathetic loser. You do not support your mother. You do not help your mother. You live off of her. You steal her money. You smoke her weed. You eat her food. I took care of my mother till she died. That's what a son should do. Take care of their parent. I did not live off of her. As soon as she passed, guess what? I moved out. I didn't stay there. I did not try to take her trailer. I didn't want nothing more to do with it. I left. You sit there and live off of your mother. Oh, look at WTT. Holy shit. There's a name I haven't seen in a long ass time. Junebug. What's up, girl? Yeah. It's not easy, Amanda, at all. I mean, Connie literally lives off of it. Everything about his existence is from his mother or YouTube. Yes, I've had people help me off of YouTube. No, I did not get no tens of thousands of dollars from Ozark or anybody else. I wish I did. I wish I had gotten that much help, but I didn't. But of course, they're going to run with that narrative because it suits what they want to say. Oh yeah, that's it, Vital. I'm triggered as hell. That's it. Kind of like AC was triggered yesterday, right? Laughing his ass off at Teresa, but he was triggered, right? Well, yeah, exactly, Amanda. I mean, when I was taking care of her, it's my fault, but I didn't focus on my own health enough. As a result, my health went downhill, bad. Had I paid more attention, I wouldn't be in the boat I'm in now. Yeah, but Skunk, for that, they could donate the money straight to the weed growers. Or they could donate to people that are like suffering from cancer and need help getting their weed for their medication. Connie doesn't get a medication. Connie gets a drug. Connie does not take weed as a medication. It is a drug. He does not use it for anything but recreation. No, Doug, WT, as soon as my toe heals, I'll be doing that. My forge is waiting for me. My grind, I mean, I want to build a bigger grinder, but, it is what it is. The belt grinder I have now, I'll have to do for now. But, as soon as I can, I'll damn sure be out there forging. That's exactly what I want to be doing. No, I already use a razor blade to keep it good, trimming off anything bad that forms on it. I don't need a knife for that. A nice razor blade will do. But at any rate, like I say, Connie keeps trying to spread the word that he helps his mother. He takes care of his mother. His mother needs just as much help as he does. Mental help. I said it in Jesus. I didn't realize, the first time I watched the Ellen panel, I was laughing too much to realize how nuts that woman is. Now I realized why Connie is as bad as he is. He got it from her. I know, Amanda. Connie is the epitome of a mental addiction to marijuana. Like, he is literally the definition of a mental addiction. He cannot go without marijuana because he is mentally addicted. When he got out of the hospital or whatever, the first thing he did was get weed. He got online, smoked weed, and did a panel before he even showered. That's like, I've seen addicts, my brother, severe drug addict, severe alcoholic. He can't wake up without picking up a bottle of vodka or something. Connie's like that with weed. But, he's not using it as a medication. He's using it to just escape from the world, from all his so-called problems. I mean, honestly, I think it's sad that he really believes Andrew has people following him. That's really sad. He doesn't comprehend incidental. Like, yeah, people know who he is now because they've seen him and they've seen his videos. They've seen him freak out at Walgreens. They've seen him freak out at other places. So now, yeah, when they see him walking by or in a store, they record him and send in clips. But he's not being followed. Nobody has ever threatened his life, ever. Yeah, Andrew has made comments about him self-deleting. I've never seen anybody else say it. I've seen people allude to it, yeah. But people aren't saying they're going to kill him. They're going to, they don't threaten him at all. Yeah, I know, Amanda, a lot of people believe it. But, obviously we can't prove it. So, we just have to go by what we know. But he really genuinely needs psychological help. He needs to get a proper diagnosis, a proper workup from proper mental health professionals. Keyword, proper. Actual mental health professionals. Not forced incarceration people that give him 5 minutes. No, he needs actual appointments. So does his mother. And he needs to get the hell out of her house or she's never going to get better. But at any rate, I've had this going for, an hour and 27 minutes now? So, I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to go hang out in Richard Cheese's channel and, watch the fun from there. Doodleman, if you haven't seen him, he goes by Rebel and many versions of the word rebel. We call him Connie. But either way, he's an asshole, begs for weed every day, or almost every day. And people actually give it to him. That's the amazing part. Like, not just, $10 here, $10 there. He gets hundreds of dollars to go buy top shelf weed. Then he runs out of it after, a day or two, maybe 3. And then he does it all over again. Yeah, gas it, you need to text more, man. I told you the last time I texted you. I miss talking to you, man. To those that did toss me a little money today, I really appreciate it. To anybody else that wants to toss a couple bucks, my Cash App is in the top left corner. I don't mind if you do. Of course, call me a beggar if you want. I really don't care. Yeah, Vital, I know I am. That's why I'm shutting it down. You're not very good at this, man. You used to be. Yeah, exactly, Doodle. He should be supporting his own addiction. It's not medication. It's an addiction. He uses his, last I knew, he uses his mother's medical card to be able to buy from the dispensary. Now, I don't know if that's still true or not. I know some states you have to have a card to go to a dispensary, even if it's legal there. Yeah, exactly, Stella. I mean, he could have had that car fixed a long-ass time ago. I still love the whole somebody, shredded his tire. That was hilarious. I would be gas if it wasn't so bad for me, man. I love string cheese. So, at any rate, like I said, if you want to throw your links in last minute or whatever, your donation links, your channel links, any of that, I'm going to be heading over to Richard Cheese's. An all-dairy diet, damn. Smoke and drink beer. Hey, at least you support it yourself, man. People try to say, I used to keep my cigarette butts. Oh, Brian the bag of butts guy. Yeah, I saved my own cigarette butts to re-roll. Yep. When I had no money and I still smoked. Yes, I did. So what? I didn't pick them up off the street, off of the sidewalk. I didn't run around collecting cigarette butts from the neighborhood. My neighbor might have saved me some here and there, but she was somebody I knew. I took care of her dog for her when she was at work. You can now. Poster, yeah, like I said, poster links or whatever, even if it's just your channel link. I try to get everybody to work together, hang out together, whatever. I enjoy just chatting and having fun. I also enjoy laughing at Connie's idiocy. So from here on out, now everybody knows, I do not support News Now Houston any way, shape, or form. So Connie, from here on out, every time you bring it up, it's because you are supporting him. You are keeping his name alive. Anybody that likes wire art or crystal grind, he's got one of those machines where he grinds facets into crystals so he can shape like a diamond type thing. Honest Gas is really good at that stuff. So if you like that kind of stuff, please subscribe to Honest Gas. I'm hoping he'll start doing more streams again. If he doesn't, I'm just going to keep harassing him until he does. And, it is what it is. So, again, appreciate those that threw me a couple donations, and link is there for anyone else that wants to. Otherwise, I appreciate everybody for coming. I appreciate everybody for hearing the truth and laughing at Connie and Teresa. It's always a fun sport. And I will see you guys all in Richard Cheese's.